everyone, in this video we're going to be multiplying a fraction by an integer. Remember, the integer just means a whole number, same as a digit or a numeral. So our first fraction calculation here is 3/4 multiplied by 5. So 5 is the integer and 3/4 the fraction. And it's really simple to do. You leave the denominator alone, so the denominator is going to remain as 4, and you just multiply the numerator by 5. So it's 3 multiplied by 5, so that is 15/4. Okay, obviously we've ended up with an improper fraction there, so we can now convert that to a mixed number fraction by thinking how many 4s are in 15. So if you're not sure, you could write your 4 times table out, but I know that 4 times 3 is 12, so I've got 3 4s will go into 15, which is using 12, and I have got 3 left over, so the answer is 3 3/4. Okay, our next calculation, where we are multiplying an integer by a fraction, is 2 2/3 multiplied by 4. Now this is different because we've got a mixed number fraction, not just a fraction multiplied by the 4. So what you would do is you would partition the mixed number fraction into a whole number and a fraction. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that whole number and multiply that by 4. So it's 2 times 4 equals 8. I'm going to put a circle around that because I will need that later on. Then I'm going to take the fraction part of the calculation, which is 2/3, and I'm going to multiply that by 4. And we do it exactly the same way as we did it in the first part of the video. We leave the denominator as 3. We don't touch the denominator, but we do multiply the numerator by the integer. So 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, so I've ended up with 8 as my whole number, and then 8/3 as my fraction. Now, hopefully you've noticed that that is, again, is an improper fraction, so I can now go and convert this improper fraction and add it to my mixed number, my whole number there. How many 3s go into 8? Well, you could write your 3s down at the bottom if you're not sure, but I know 2 3s go into 8. That makes 6. So I'm going to add that whole number there, that 2 there, and I've got... I've used 6 out of the 8, so I've got 2 left over as my fraction. Okay, so I know that I've got this many whole numbers and 2 left over from my fraction here, which is 2/3. So 8 add 2 equals 10. So my answer is 10 2/3.